Hello everyone and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. I woke up at 3 and I never got back to sleep. It was something Maureen said on Zoom that upset me. She's no idea. We were talking about lockdown hair. The vicar's hair is brushing his shoulders. It's growing ever so fast. Mandy says it looks like a tufted owl. Anyway, someone said, "We don't know what Edna's is like. It's always tucked in a turban." And Maureen said, "Oh, she's been wearing a turban since the 1970s. Her Auntie Nancy gave her one to hide her ears after Elsie Hibbert called her Dumbo." I couldn't speak. I went all hot and I had tears in my eyes after all those years. I was just going to press the button and leave when Charles said he'd been teased about his nose at school and he still gets embarrassed about having his photo taken. And I blurted out, "You've got a lovely nose!" And then I went even hotter. I don't know what he must think of me. The vicar said a lot of people get bullied and it affects them all their lives, which is true. Fanny said she felt very sorry for Meghan Markle. You shouldn't have to leave the country just because your baby's ginger and his great uncle's a bit dodgy, but it just goes to show that royals have issues just like the rest of us. And then we got on to Prince Charles and how he hated school and he takes it out on pheasants and foxes and such like, but he feels empathy with plants because they're stuck where they've been planted, like him. I could see Prince Charles as a cabbage. So I woke up at 3 and I remembered all the times Elsie and her gang cornered me to shout things and push me, and it all flooded back. One day I didn't go to school at all. I was hanging about in the street and Auntie Nancy came past and saw me crying. She took me back to hers and gave me a mug of hot chocolate. She told me I had her ears and she'd never had any complaints, and that turbans were back in fashion if I wanted to choose one of hers. So I did. It was a Bieber. I couldn't wear it to school, of course, but just knowing it was there gave me enough courage to get through the day. I still don't like my ears. I mean, they work and that, but I don't display them to folk unnecessarily. I've tried forgiving Elsie. The vicar always says that's the hard part, remembering to forgive folk, because God loves everyone, even Elsie Hibbert. I'm not a very good person because I laughed when I heard she'd got alopecia and gone bald, and Maureen said she looked like Yul Brynner in drag. I wasn't proud of myself. I bet she felt awful. Today's sensible tip is, tell your friends if you're a bit down. Help can come from unexpected places, like Auntie Nancy's hat cupboard. Let people help. Do the same for them. And try not to laugh when Boris Johnson goes bald. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.